to order. This is a public hearing on the 2024 general obligation bond.
So we are sharing information about our need for a bond. This would be a tax-neutral bond that we would be able to add to take care of some long-term maintenance projects that we have throughout the district, but the first priority is actually for some school safety improvements. So the school safety projects would be prioritized first and would be at every building in the corporation, allow us to harden our entryways for additional security, and also harden some areas in the school based on best practices and recommendation from law enforcement officers and law enforcement safety consultants. So this would do things like providing secure entry barriers, adding some safety film to additional areas, things of that nature. Some examples, upgrading some camera systems. So those safety projects would be the top projects in the $3.5 million proposed bond, followed by long-term maintenance projects throughout the corporation. Things like roofing, pool filter at the middle school, generator replacements, some pool lifts, things of that nature. Throughout the corporation, multiple different buildings. So a list of potential projects and what we've identified as top priority you have in your packet. And the need for these projects are both, one, school safety, of course, is a top priority overall, and then the long-term maintenance projects allows us to keep up our beautiful facilities, which are in nice working order, and maintain that long-term. So again, this would be tax neutral, and I'll let Philip speak more to the financing portion.
Okay, on the finance side, the reason why this has sort of become an opportunity is the fact that the county AV went up yet again, and we're able to do this again. Tax neutral is nice. We can sort of top load it too. I designed this one like we did the 2023 one, where we're going to pay probably a bigger chunk off in the first year, save some interest money, and then spread the rest of it out. In your packet, you got the presentation. Slide 2 just sort of shows where we have the capacity, and then if you go to slide 4, that's where it talks about the availability of the general obligation bond. Even with this one and our other one, we're still going to have capacity. If we had an emergency or something come up, we could have an additional borrowing, because you can see with our AV going up, that's also increased the total amount we could have within a bond. Next slide shows what we're borrowing, which is 3.5. We're going to do it over 10 years versus 15, because we have a large, as the previous slide shows, we've got a large amount coming off in 27, 28 time frame, and we're not worried about having to spread this out further. So again, trying to save interest money by keeping it short at 10 years is another choice we made. The slide 6 shows what the actual payments will be. You can see the slight increase in 24-25. That's pretty much because the AV and the availability increase of the debt load on there. And that's about it, unless there's any questions.
Any questions from the board regarding bond or projects? Okay, hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn this public hearing.
Public input, if there's anyone from public.
Is there anybody here from the public that would like to comment on the bond or any of the projects? Now we'll entertain a motion. I have a motion by Earl. Do I have a second? Second by Chelsea. All those in favor? 7-0, meeting adjourned.